wanted to take some time today to kind of discuss something I don't ever really talk about, and that is that I feel like I sort of need to take a step back from YouTube. I started my channel in late 2016, about 6.5 years ago, and since then I've uploaded every Wednesday, every Saturday, without missing a single upload until last week when I had COVID. And I've been very proud of being able to keep that consistent upload schedule through college, now through working full-time and balancing everything with my regular life. But I feel like I'm getting to a point where I just can't do it anymore. I wanted to talk about some of that stuff today and kind of be real with you guys for a bit and talk about the future of the channel, because I'm not going to be done making videos by any means. I want to continue doing YouTube, but I do need to change some things about how I make videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of footage while I talk from a cruise that we took yesterday up one of my favorite roads. I was driving the 9.3, just that way you guys have something interesting to look at instead of my face while I kind of talk about this. Ever since I sort of finished college in May of 2021 and started working full-time shortly after that, I've really realized, and now especially since I'm a homeowner and I've owned this house for about 1.5 years, I just, between things I need to do in my normal life, whether it has to do with the home or just living by myself, having to take care of errands and things like that, whether it be working, a full-time regular job or just everything in between, I just don't have time to put out 2 quality videos a week that I'm happy with. There have been a few videos in the last couple of months especially where let's say I'm replacing the amp 1 on our Black 9.3, and the whole point of replacing the amp 1 was to fix our radio issue, why that's not working. And so we replaced the amp 1 and it doesn't fix the radio. So now I'm like, okay, I have to go down a rabbit hole and try to figure out this issue somehow. And it turns into a multiple week project that, quite frankly, 2 months later, we still haven't solved because neither of us have had time to look at it. I feel like I've had multiple videos where they just don't end in the way that they should or that I would like them to. For example, I'm trying to diagnose a misfire in the 900. I figured I'd just replace spark plugs, kind of do a fun little short video out of that. And I replaced the spark plugs and the car ran even worse. So now I'm kind of back to running the old plugs, and I've wasted, half a week trying to diagnose this stuff, and I don't have any good content to make out of it. So I feel like I've kind of put myself in a hole to where I have almost no margin for error, to where if a video or a certain project doesn't go exactly as I plan it to, I'm kind of shit out of luck. On top of that, it's just been building stress in my life over the last 1.5 years or so. A lot of the other things I'm doing, like a lot of the work that we do on our Black 9.3, it's stuff I've already filmed videos on, like when we're replacing the power steering pump kit or the vacuum pump or valve cover gasket. Like all that stuff I've already filmed videos on before, so filming more content on it just doesn't make sense. But these are things that take up, a whole day or 2 of my time. So with all that being said, I've kind of been dedicating most of my weekends just trying to film content, as well as when I get home from work on weeknights, either filming content or editing. I'm sorry if you guys can see all these flies running around in here. I don't know why there's so many flies in my garage, but they're kind of starting to annoy me. And it gets to a point, I kind of learned this with the Turbo X, where everyone was like, why are you selling the Turbo X? Like, don't sell that car. There's so much more you can do to it. It's like, not really. Like, I had done all the modifications to that car, filmed all of it, a bunch of repairs on that car. I'd filmed random other odds and ends videos with it to where there was just no more content to be filmed. I'm kind of at the same point now with my 9.3 Arc. Not that means I'm going to sell that car. That's not what that means at all, because I'm definitely not selling that car. But it's just stuff breaks or something happens, like, well, I've already filmed a video on this, so there's no point in filming it again. So because of all that, along with changes I'm currently going through in my personal life, all of them good changes, by the way, so no need to worry about me there, but I just feel like I need to make sure I have time to enjoy my life and get back to enjoying filming videos. So with that in mind, my goal is going to be one video per week. I'm going to upload one video per week every Saturday. I'm going to be skipping the Wednesday uploads for the time being. I'm going to really try to focus on doing higher quality videos where interesting stuff happens. I want to make sure that the content I'm filming is good quality content that people actually want to watch. As my channel has continued to grow with subscribers, the view count doesn't grow. So for how many subscribers my channel has versus how many views my videos get, I feel like that's not proportionate to where it should be. So my goal is and always has been to hit 100,000 subscribers. I currently, need about 12,000 more at the rate that I'm growing. That's probably going to take me another 3+ years. So for those of you that are still sitting here watching this video and watch all my videos, I truly appreciate that support, your comments, your likes, everything. If you do want to see more of what's going on with the cars and everything, please follow me on Instagram because I'm posting on my story almost every day or just doing normal posts of what's happening. So my Instagram will be on the screen right here. I also have my Patreon, which I never really promote, but I'll do some additional posts on there as well, kind of going over repairs that I've just done or repairs that I'm in the middle of, kind of a little bit of behind the scenes sorts of stuff. That's another way that you could support the channel if you want. So I'm really hoping that this change will not only help my mental sanity and stress levels, but also sort of help me create better content for you guys. Again, keep in mind, I've never done YouTube full time. I have 2 or 3 other priorities that come before YouTube, and that's sort of why I need to make this change. I love doing YouTube, but sacrifices have to be made. Like, for example, another sacrifice I made probably within the last 3 or 4 months is I've stopped responding to most comments. I used to go in and respond to every single comment I got on my videos. Now I try to go in once or twice a month and just respond to the ones on the recent videos. But that takes hours on end to do, and I don't have the time for it, unfortunately. I'm not even sure what I'm going to call this video, but at this point, guys, I just want to thank you all again for your continued support. I should have some exciting content coming on this car relatively soon. I also hopefully might have some stuff coming on the 9.3. I don't really know, but if you have any videos that you might want to see, please drop some suggestions down below in the comments. And again, I can't say it enough. Thank you for your continued support. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy.